Data interpretation is one of the main parts in IELTS. It is part 1. They sometimes give a bar graph or line graph, pie chart, or sometimes just a chart. By seeing the data, they have to interpret with words. There are 3 things that are very important. The first thing is we have to see the overview, the highlight of that particular bar graph. Second thing is understanding which data is very important. All data we don't want, so selecting the data, that is second thing. Third thing is comparison. But before we go to that criteria, we will learn some vocabulary, and this vocabulary will help you to narrate in a spontaneous manner. Look at this picture. If the growth is this, a very minute, slight growth. Even you can use moderate growth. And if the growth is this, you can use steep growth, dramatic growth, drastic growth, incredible growth, phenomenal, extraordinary, terrific. Look at this picture. It is going steadily, no disturbance in its growth. You can say undisturbed growth, consistent growth, constant growth, steady growth. All these vocabularies we can use alternatively. Look at this picture. It was going very high, but after some time it came down. So in this particular timeline, you can say it lost the momentum. Vice versa, if it is going down drastically, after some time it is coming up. In this particular timeline, you can say gained the momentum. Gained the momentum. Sometimes it will go high, then came down. Again it is going high. There you can say it regained the momentum. What about this growth? It is a fluctuating growth, or you can say the growth is volatile, unstable growth. Sometimes it is, we can say, capricious growth, unpredictable growth. That is what capricious is all about. Yeah, sometimes it is growing, but not in a good manner, but it is growing. You can say gradual growth. Different ways we can use. Sometimes we can use adjectives, sometimes we can use adverb. For example, it was a gradual growth. We can say the same sentence, it was growing gradually. Right. It was a steep growth and it was growing steeply. That is adjective. One thing is adjective and another one is adverb. Style of writing. Instead of growth, you can use a lot of vocabulary. You can use hike, you can use spike, incline, inclination. It was accelerating. Sometimes it will go to the highest point. There you can say it was peaking, or it reached the pinnacle. It reached the summit, or it was soaring. That means it is growing very highly. And instead of decline, you can use a lot of words, a lot of vocabulary. Decline, it was decelerating. There was a fall, or it was falling. There was a dip, or it was dipping.